My name is Cal, and today we are back with part 7 of Danganronpa Lapse. Damn. You know, I'm more committed to this than I thought. I find it really fun. It's just like normal gaming, but like other people can see it. So, yeah, I think it's been a little bit since last episode. But last episode, Cyrus. Oh shit. My heart stopped and started. And yeah, that was great. Yeah, and Missy had a gun. Which, girl boss, love that for her. Shoot me. Lyle, oh jeez. I feel so bad for him. God. I just want to hug him. Me and Lyle are gonna form the Coping with Arts Death Club. That's a club now. We're gonna have matching t-shirts. It'll be great, because we'll be besties. Get on great. Character development. This is my character development. Used to hate him. Now we're in a club. After Echo passed out last trial, it was out of order. But they woke up in Ash's room. And she had like a helmet, which turns out to belong to her friend, the ultimate race car driver, who was actually resident on the third floor of the third floor student dormitories. And turns out, and also someone else who's connected to Missy. Turns out they're probably both dead. Yeah, just a lot happened. I'm really excited to get back into this, so yeah, let's just get it going. Dong, bing, bong. With impeccable timing, an announcement rang through the halls. It is now 9 a.m. And welcome to day 4 of 7! Come on now, babes! We gotta get 6 chapters in this bitch. Or, I don't know how many chapters there are. We're already halfway through! How exciting! How is there far too many people alive right now, and we need to fix that! How dare you be alive? Today's most motive question is, do you believe your talent can benefit all of humanity? Yes, as ultimate students at the top of your field, society will expect you to contribute yourselves and respect the talent to the world as a whole. Ponder this question as we set up our next motive for you all! Coming soon to ultimate students everywhere! Damn, my Monokuma voice not doing the most right now. My Monokuma voice kind of in its top era. I listened to the announcement best I could, but the rest of the group paid no attention. Said they were trying to calm Lyle after his spiel. Oh yeah. Good. Yeah. Lyle, we want to believe too, believe me, but we can put our heads together and come up with a plan instead of wrecking everything! No! You all get out of the way! Lyle aggressively pushed his way through us, leaving the dining hall for the foyer, with Missy giving chase. Lyle! Ooh, Lyle! Stop it! Stop following me! I alone will piece together the secrets of this awful killing game if I'm not the ultimate puzzle master! Cyrus is right. If I don't act now, nothing will get done. You spoke to Cyrus. I ran into him this morning in the kitchen. He's concerned me the slightest. With how Cyrus is behaving right now, there's no telling what will happen next. Really ought to be careful around him. Don't tell me what to do. I'll ignore Missy's plea and march over to the elevator slamming buttons. He turned around and held up a fist with a crumpled piece of paper in it. I swear, I will find the other person who knows the secret of this note. It's the only clue Art left me, damn it! Now I'll do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this! I hate so much. Art gave us one last parting glare before entering the elevator. Please tell me Lyle gets better soon. Please tell me Lyle, recovers eventually. I will literally play just for that. Click. The elevator doors closed, leaving the rest of us in a state of bewilderment. With Lyle on edge as is, to talk with Cyrus seems like a recipe for disaster. What do you suspect he's going to try to do now? I only surmise Lyle might be going to the 3rd floor to scour the area for the other students. It's a new location that needs to be turned over, after all. Forte and Missy sighed in unison. Well, at least you two are getting along. I just hope he doesn't do anything reckless. But just before they said that, I hear footsteps at the top of the stairs. Woohoo! Cyrus. Guys, there's enough for me to go around. No need to fight. Sorry for planting in a nonchalant manner, but his face was different and very hot. In the light of day, Cyrus' expression was turned into something disconcerting. Missy and Cyrus exchanged fierce looks once more. Only this time, two of their emotions were catalyzed. Before it could react, Missy moved swiftly to pursue Cyrus to the top of the stairs. Woo! They're fighting! Missy, wait! What are you doing? Ashley went to chase after her, but Missy's voice stopped Ashley in her tracks. Don't worry, I'm confident nothing will happen here. I'd like a word with this informant. She announced her vague plan as she arrived at the top of the stairs and forcefully grabbed Cyrus by the arm. Cyrus didn't say a word. Rather, he just made a disgusted face as Missy pushed him into the jazz club. Oh, they're getting along. You know. She slammed the door and silence befell the group. Should we be a little concerned? Missy has a plan. I have faith she will carry out to execution with the least casualties. Aw, I'm glad you have faith in her too. You and me are thinking the same thing, Forte. Yeah, Miss Ultimate Tactician probably has some cards up her sleeve. Let's just leave her be. Besides, she has a gun. She can fucking shoot him if you wanted to. I mean, she still has a gun, right? Yeah. So yeah, she could fucking shoot him to Kingdom Come. Let her be. Kenan made a rather snide remark, but that said, it seemed like everyone was confident that Missy had a plan, so you guys know when to pursue her. Yeah, I'm glad that we're all trusting her to girl boss her way through this. Ugh. I hate being around you weirdos. I hate it in here. I know we can carry on the investigation ourselves, alone, in my corner. Investigation? Of what? The mansion, dumbass. We still haven't found a way out of this place. I agree. The third floor was opened up to us last night, so there could be an opportunity for escape. Kenan, would you like to join me? Missy proposed traveling in pairs to protect herself, so if I may. Sure. You're like kind of least annoying, and you're actually kind of hot. So Tala's good judgment on this one. With a stern reply, Kenan briskly began escalating the foyer stairs. Excuse us. Forte followed suit, which left me and Ashley in the foyer. We should check out the third floor again, now that the amenities are open. And hopefully we'll find those other students. Her voice was low. Ashley was pale with worry. There were signs of her friend Silva being here as well, with the Helmet's personal room on the third floor. But the fact that we hadn't run into anyone for 3 days was cause for concern. But it's no cause for concern. I didn't want to say anything though. Ash, I'm sure we'll find Silva and the others. Completely sure, yeah, Ash's eyes softened. Thanks, Echo. She gave me a smile once more before starting toward the stairs. I began to follow, but something was tugging at me. Hey, Ash, should we take the gun? Ow! Did you just like leave it there? Missy, you should have taken the gun. You went to a room with the most suspicious person here, and it's making me nervous. You should have taken the gun, girlie. Oh my god. No, please don't die. Please don't die, Missy. I love you. Please don't die. I literally cry. Should we take the gun? Ashley hesitated. I don't think you should take the gun. If we just leave it there, then like someone else can take it. So take the gun. I think we should trust Missy. We should trust everyone. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna turn out great. It's ridiculous, though. I mean, trust? There's a gun. There's a gun on that table, Ash. Babe, you can turn Ash in like 2 seconds if somebody pointed that shit at you. Like, girl, we take the gun. We are not leaving that on a fucking table where we have Lyle, who's literally like mildly suicidal after Art's death, and we have Cyrus, who is literally #1 enemy. Trust Ash, girl. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. But like, you know, I love you. I love Cyrus. I love Lyle. But I still wouldn't trust him with a gun. You know, it's such a lofty, intangible concept. Also, do you see like half the guys here? Who can say whether or not someone will uphold it? Echo, I mean, literally, Art was literally like the sweetest dude ever, and like, are you saying you won't. What? Of course not. It's just... Then that's that. Huh? Missy wants to believe in us. And I'm guessing from our observed behavior during the trial last night, she has no reason to believe any of us are malicious. In fact, the one person she thinks is most dangerous is Cyrus. And she's dealing with him personally. Literally. She is... I love her. I know I love both of them, and they're kind of... they're kind of at the opposite ends right now, but, it makes for good enemies to lovers. She placed her trust in us. Now we just have to trust her. It's a give and take. I see. Trust. I pondered the concept as we made our way to third floor, whatever. First, third, same fucking thing. Who fucking cares? Upon arriving at the third floor, Ken and I saw... I can't speak. Upon arriving at the third floor, Ashley and I saw Kenan and Forte just entering the garage. Why do I keep saying Kenan instead of Ashley? Ashley herself revisited the door with Silva's school emblem and tugged at the doorknob. Locked. Figures. She knocked lightly a couple times, but to no avail. Her eyes were dark. Hey, maybe the students just gathered somewhere else in the building. It's a pretty big place. Before it was hidden from us for a while, after all. Ashley snapped out of her trance. Her certain gaze met mine. Yeah! We'll see them soon enough. She lightly caressed the door before returning to my side. Well, let's see if we can't find anything on this floor. Kenan and Forte just went to the garage, so why don't we check out the other rooms in the meantime? Let's check out the smoke lounge. Let's go smoke a pipe, baby. Let's see what the smoke lounge is. Is it just like a smoking area? What is it? Okay, yeah. Why is there alcohol? We're literally high schoolers. I mean, shit, dude. I mean, not saying we can't, but I don't think that's legal. We entered the smoke lounge, a large room with a rustic design. Among the room pairs, this room was connected to the casino by a set of double doors on its right wall. Oh, yeah, that's pretty as a stained glass. Yeah, it is a pretty room though. Immediately upon entering, we were met with a heavy, ashy odor. Who the fuck is smoking shit here? I covered my nose to block out the smell, but the air itself felt thick and suffocating. Echo, are you okay? I'm fine. I wasn't expecting the air to be so dry. Smell like blue raspberry. Oh no, who the fuck vapes in here? Let's try to make this quick. What kind of group would allow students to access a smoke lounge? It seems irresponsible. Yeah, what kind of ultimate talent would utilize this room anyway? The ultimate smoker? The ultimate smoker! Let's just take a look for some sort of exit and move on. Lids room over from one end to the other with a single sweeping look. It was a decadent looking set. The leather seating and the fine woodcraft tables were cozy, each table housing a small candle for a comforting effect. The floor wall held shelves upon shelves of fine beverages locked behind a glass case, with a bar to match on the opposite end. It was a highly refined atmosphere overall that felt rather unwelcoming to those of us who didn't indulge in this sort of recreation. I poked around in areas I thought may be suspicious, but I didn't really know what to look for. Ashley seemed to be out of sorts. I wanted to talk and take her mind off of her worries for a little bit. So, I suppose I did have an ultimate talent after all. What do you suppose I meant to do with it? Well, it helped during the trial. That aside, no, I don't really want to think about that now or ever. What do you mean? What trial? That never happened. I'm not even sure what kind of practical uses it has. Ashley fell quiet, instead focusing her attention on investigating the room at hand. Ash, girlfriend. What you thinking about? At a loss, we decided to move on. Come on, you two, y'all are besties. Come on. Make up. Let's visit the casino. Do 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 do. Ooh, sexy. I can get down and dirty in here. We visited the casino, a dim room with an expensive design. Among the room pairs, this room was connected to the smoke lounge by a set of double doors on its left wall. A casino. I suppose it pairs well with the smoke lounge. I guess some kind of ultimate gambler would thrive here, but still. Celeste, where you at, girl? This, along with the smoke lounge, seems a bit out of our depth. Well, we're not here for the recreation. Let's see what we can find. Split up and search between the rows of slot machines that lined one side of the room, the card tables that occupied the opposite. The slot machines spun listlessly as they lay by. card tables themselves were rather lonely. No chips or cards adorned, they felt. I paced through the room twice over, but didn't spot anything of note. I wanted to try again. Lyle probably has some trick to memorizing different puzzle block patterns. I could ask him, right? Yeah, there's usually some kind of math involved, so there's that. Guys, come on. I know you got a friendship breakup and you're getting mad together, but like still. Finding nothing fruitful of note except me, we move to our next location. Let's see. Gee, I wonder where we should go. Let's visit the art gallery. Whoa, bow, 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 bow. Woo! This is pretty, actually. Oh my god, this is very pretty. Wait, is there actual paint in here? Oh my god, I love this. Why am I not in this school? Or, it's not school, but whatever this place is. I want to be here. I mean, I don't want to be in a killing game, but I want to be here. Crossing the third floor hall, we came upon the spacious art gallery. Among the room pairs, this room was connected to the garage by a set of double doors on its right wall. It's very picturesque and modern. Yeah, the whole environment is really inviting. Yeah. Could some kind of clue or exit really be hidden in a place like this, though? I guess we'll find out. The art gallery is situated in a warehouse-styled room. The high and open ceilings, adorned with bright lights, gave way to several painted canvases that decorated the walls. Large, colorful work tables were lined up in the center, facing a small stage that held a sculpture up for the artists to see. Off to the side was an inset closet stocked with shelves chock full of supplies. Yay! Why am I not here? We kept up coming toward our investigation, shuffling the lengths of rooms in silence. I stopped peppering Ashley with questions pertaining to my talent. She clearly wasn't in any mood to address it. Oh, Echo! Ashley sighed. The whole ultimate debacle, such a thing has no bearing on what we have. You don't need to find any sorts of use for the talent. I can tell you what all a jockey could do for the future. Was it too much to simply wish for safety? That, in return, we must contribute everything in our power to get something so basic? I wish the project weren't so incessantly utilitarian about our talents. Another heavy sigh. Yeah. Dora said something like that on the third day in response to the forced motive question. That baking was simply her passion. Sorry, the talent assignment was so weird and out of nowhere. To be honest, I'm not even sure I believe it. I just wanted to talk to take your mind off. I let the sentence hang. I didn't know where to go from there. Thanks, Echo. We kept looking. And we didn't find jack shit. Because we're just great investigators. The 3 rooms we visited were stocked with a decadent supply of recreation, but the fact that we couldn't find an exit or ignore any signs of life were cause for concern. Our entrapment felt more and more isolating with each discovery. There's one more room to check. I wonder if Kenan and Forte finished their investigation. Everything not to join them if they haven't. Ooh. I bet Ashley's friend will like this. Oh. Ashley and I entered the garage through the heavy double doors. There weren't any signs of Forte or Kenan. Garage was another warehouse-sized room that housed a large collection of vehicles. Vehicles of various makes and models lined the warehouse like a row of soldiers. The luster of each steel body gleamed proudly under the beams of display lights. A car collection? Huh? I turned around to see Ashley shaking. Is this a joke? Ash? Oh no. One of Silva's cars is here, or something. This is some kind of sick joke, isn't it? I went to Ashley's side, but shrugged away as she stumbled towards a cobalt blue race car. She laid her hand on the hood of the car and stared a hole through the windshield. This is Silva's car. Oh, yeah, I knew it. Ugh. The look on her face was filled with mixed emotions. Oh no. I gripped her shoulders firmly and shook her out of her daze. Ash, snap out of it! Ashley blinked and took a step back, but her head was hanging low. Echo, this is a sign! It simply can't be a coincidence, can it? Her voice trailed off. Seems we came to the same conclusion. It was entirely possible that Silva was also captured, made to play a killing game. But you never want to hear that. Ashley, all these signs must be set up to get a rise out of you. Huh? Think about it. The mysterious group infiltrated the preservation project and kidnapped us. They must have known about your fight with Silva and were using it against you, using it to vex you, to motivate you into doing something horrible. They're playing mind games with you, Ashley. You don't have to worry about Silva. I told her these things, but they were all a lie. And so I couldn't stand to see her in such despair. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta lie a little. Ashley wiped her eyes, and I saw her body relax. Yeah, you could be right. She sniffed out a voice of gratitude. Thanks, Echo. What are friends for? I gave her a small hug. I'm going to step on the hall for a bit, if you want to keep looking. Oh, alright, I won't be long then. I let Ashley gather her bearings outside, as I gave the garage a brief walkthrough. Unsurprisingly, I found nothing. Great. Isn't that just fantastic? We're the ultimate nothing detectives! I left the garage, disgruntled at the lack of clues for escape. On the main hall, I spotted Ashley in the midst of conversation with Missy. Echo, you might want to hear this. Huh? What is it? As you know, I had a conversation with Cyrus. Thankfully, you're alive. Thank you! Yeah, that was kind of scary. It was really scary for me, because, I love you, and you're my wife. But I'm glad to see you're alright. Worry not, I'm here in one piece. I want to bring your attention to his behavior. See, I tried to reason with him to talk to him from one person to another, but it's almost as if after he was exposed, he's been putting on a facade. I'm sorry, it's difficult for me to explain this gut feeling I have about him, but I have my suspicions. Aww. She trusts me because I trust him, even though, he's clearly fucking crazy, but, it's the power of love. Zero said ultimate charisma wasn't the real Cyrus, but could it be the other way around? The other way around? What do you mean? I was thinking, when Zero uncovered Cyrus's false talent, revealing his true title, Cyrus' behavior became stilted and insincere. Perhaps charisma truly isn't his talent, but his behavior under that title seemed organic. My apologies, I'm just thinking out loud. Although to see it for myself, I wanted to talk some sense into him, but he remained steadfast and stubbornly irksome. If he continues to behave strangely, we might have another tragedy on our hands. I agree. I did not want to be too hasty, but might I suggest we try to extract information from him with force? With force? Missy's expression sharpened as she made a definitive decision. I could see her eyes glazing through a plan of action. Oh, she's got a plan! Oh my god. I'll do whatever you ask. I'll just do what you want me. Just put me in cuffs right now, babe. I'm cool with it. Just do whatever you want. Oh my god. She has a plan. She has a gun. I mean, she said she wouldn't use a gun, but maybe she will use a gun. That'd be hot. I would appreciate that. I would thoroughly appreciate that. Actually, I would I'd rate this 5 out of 5 stars on Itch.io. I would I would yes. Yeah. I know that's probably not a good sign, but I would use the gun to threaten him into talking. I know that's not a good sign, and this might be a death flag for Missy, but the idea of Missy using a gun is kind of cute, kind of hot. Look, I'm just a little messed up, but aren't we all? Make no mistake, I have absolutely no intention of firing it, but Cyrus need to know that. Just keep the safety on or something. In that case, let me help you. I'll give a rope from the climbing center to bind him in case he thinks we're doing something funny. Excellent. Yes! Oh my god! Yeah, let's do it! Missy got a plan! I was shocked, but Ashley and Missy were both in agreement. And therefore, because I'm a bitch ass, I have to agree. Ashley, quickly, let's make preparation and rendezvous here promptly. Mustn't waste any time with Cyrus when we're around freely. Ashley nodded. Let's get it going! The three of us sped down the stair and 12 at the second floor landing. Missy continued down further. Ashley and I took a sharp turn to the climbing center. Please tell me the gun's still there. Please tell me someone didn't steal the gun. Please! I was trying to keep up, but eventually closed the distance between us as she dug through the lockers in search of rope. It's too extreme! Look, it sounds harsh, but it's necessary to prevent further killing. The last thing I would want is not to keep an eye on Cyrus and have you get killed too, Echo. No single soul is exempt from death. No, except for me, because I'm amazing. There's no gray area about it. I understand that, but... Ah! Before I could finish my thought, a shot was heard running through the air. The shot sounded like it came from above. Missy! She must have counter-sized before us! I forgot to bundle a rope around her forearm, grabbed my hand once more, and darted up the stairs to the 3rd floor. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck! I didn't know the victim reveal was so soon! She stopped me at the foot of the stairs and cautiously looked around the corner of the main hall. Ah! The sound of another shot exploded through the air. It sounded like it came from the smoke lounge. What was going on? Before I realized what was happening, I felt my body move on its own. Ashley had thrown the art gallery's doors open and forced me in. Ash, what on earth are you doing? She opened the doors between us as I stumbled in. Echo, take cover in here and don't move a muscle until I get back! No! Ashley, this is a death flag! Ashley, no, please! Ashley, this is a death flag, please! Oh my god. She commanded me from the other side as I tried to steady my footing. In my state of shovelman, I stayed put, not knowing what else to do. I heard her footsteps soften as she put further distance between us. Missy! Ah! Slam. Ah! No! I was shaking. I hurtled towards the door. I couldn't help but fear the worst, attempting to pry the doors open. Clatter, clatter. But the doors wouldn't budge. Ash! Come on, no! Did she get, like, Ash, no. Fuck, Ash, no! No, I don't want any of this to die. No, please. Upon closer inspection, the doors had no keyhole or latch that would keep them locked. Huh? What? How? I looked around hastily for something that would help me get out. Is someone, like, on the other side, like, trying to keep it shut? Or it's like, oh, I really hope there's not a dead body on the other side of this door. I looked around hastily thinking to help me get out. Oh yeah, the garage connected to the art gallery. I can leave through there. I ran to the double doors that led to the garage and tugged. Clatter, clatter. But the doors were similarly blocked. Looking around again, these double doors had nothing that prevented them from being open. What was keeping them closed? Somehow, both sets of double doors have been locked. No way. At least one of them had to be from Ashley, right? No way. How can this be happening? I gasped, flashing to the floor at the inexplicable situation I found myself in. Missy! It's possible. Missy was out there with a gun. Ah! Running at Ashley. I felt a cold sweat forming on my face. Missy, you asked us to trust you. I can't believe how stupid I was for believing in trust. Please don't tell me Missy is dead. Please. Please. The things I would do for Missy not to die, please. Please, I love her so much. Please don't do this. I couldn't believe how stupid I was for believing in trust. I should have picked up the gun when it was in the foyer. Trust. Footsteps. I heard footsteps in the main hall outside the doors. Lyle must be a raving madman if you think you can run around the building alone. I'm not doing everything suspicious. I'm doing everything I can to get us out of here, unlike the rest of you. And what were you doing poking around the 3rd floor personal rooms anyway? How did you even get in there? That is none of your business! Voices! I heard a faint voice from the main hall side of the art gallery. Turning from the floor and banged on the door inside the art gallery. Hey! Whoever's out there, let me out! Hey! I hammered on the door until my fist fell through the air. Echo! Say, why do you have rope? Say's on this side of the door, holding a bundle of rope. There's no time to explain! I was falling all over myself, running toward the sound of the shots. Everything was a blur as I darted across the hall to the smoke lounge and threw the door open. Please. Ah! I think I'm gonna pass out. Fuck. Why? I know I said don't kill Missy, but like, I thought like he would like make it to the edge because like he was like I thought like the author was gonna be like, oh, you think he's gonna die soon because he's like Rantaro, but no, I know he's evil, but he's still my husband. No, guys, he's not dead. He's just on his period. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Cyrus's body was lying face up, blood staining his torso and his hands. Sharply inhaled, trembled at the sight, and he's not dead. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Shay shook out a small startled response before disappearing from the smoke cloud entirely. Stood rooted in place, fear, confusion paralyzing me. The smoke lounge was in complete chaos, with Cyrus's bloody body drawing my gaze. Furniture was strewn about, glass cabinets were shattered, and fabric sprinkled the messy floor. My head stung. The miasma of alcohol rushed through my senses, mixed with the thick odor of smoke and metallic scent of blood, created an awful, nausea-inducing headache. No. Guys, please. He's not dead. No, he's... Jeez, I mean, if Say and I saw this, then it means there's no other witness, because there has to be 3 people for body discovery announcements. The double door that connected the smoke lounge to the casino was ajar. A morbid curiosity took hold. I cautiously approached the slight opening. I pushed slowly and... What the fuck? I know I like briefly mentioned something about a double murder, but that wasn't like the game. That wasn't like me like asking for it. That was me being like, haha, or like me just like being like shit posting like with words. But no, no, Ash, I can't do this right now, bro. God, damn it. Ashley's body was strewn on the floor, blood staining her hands. All my instincts escaped me, and my mind went completely blank. White noise filled my thoughts. I crumpled to the floor beside her, but my hands wouldn't go anywhere near Ashley's body. Slam intruded my daze. Canon and Forte closed in on Ashley's body. I was voicing their concern, but I heard nothing. My senses were scrambled. The only thing I heard about the murmur of their voices was, "Bing bong!" The eerie chime indicating, "A body has been discovered in the smoke lounge! It will be granted a period of investigation, and then we will get our cross trial! Please accept the scheduled skip from a special report called the Monaco file! It'll be printed for the digital kiosk, and it outlines the details of our poor lost friend. You'll like the man on this case, so get a crack on!" Wait, but this isn't the casino. Is Ashley dead? Is she alive? Is she alive? Ashley, please be alive! Please. I can't take another loss today, please. I could feel my whole body shaking. I couldn't take my eyes off Ashley's body. The body discovery announcement. But it was in the smoke lounge. That mean it was for Cyrus's body. Does that mean... I heard footsteps approach from behind. Missy crouched down beside me and rested her hand on my back, lightly shaking me. Echo! I couldn't respond. I sat on the floor, staring. Missy reached past me towards Ashley's body. Missy, could it be? No, don't do this! I know my wife wouldn't do this! My wife would not do this! I also can't lose someone else I love today. Please. Life moved in slow motion as I tried to connect what I heard outside the gallery to the horrible scene at hand. Missy carefully moved Ashley's hair and gently placed 2 fingers at the side of her neck. Missy! Don't you dare touch her! She's alive. Yes! Yes! Please. Yes! Oh, thank Jesus. Amen. Amen. Please. He's alive. She's alive? Her heart was pumping and I felt new life breathe into me as I processed the revelation. Look, her bracelet isn't a neon pink. Pulse is extremely weak, but Ashley's alive nonetheless. Get her to the fucking infirmary! Oh my god, get her to the infirmary! Is there an infirmary here, please? Is there an infirmary anywhere? She needs attention, quickly! I'll check the casino kiosk for a map. Count swiftly left as the rest of us gazed in astonishment. Its stare remained on Ashley's bracelet. Yes, he was right. It remained the same light pink rose gold color as mine, unlike Pandora's turned neon pink. Even if that were the case, what was wrong with her? I searched for an infirmary in the kiosk, but it only displays boards we've been to. Then, does that mean there isn't one? No, there is an infirmary, but the infirmary is connected to the courtroom. Whatever! Just take her to the goddamn... I don't care if it's next to the fucking courtroom! Just take her to the infirmary! My body kicked into action as I sprinted out of the casino toward the third floor elevator and slammed the buttons. Echo! I need to get her out of here! Take me to the courtroom! I shouted at nothing as the elevator doors refused to open. I continued to hit the buttons fruitlessly. Echo, please! I know it will be difficult, but it seems we must investigate in order to gain access to the courtroom. She had followed me all the way out here. We wouldn't want to enter the trial without preparing ourselves. Therefore, we must work quickly if we're going to bring Ashley back. Please. I slammed my forehead against the elevator door in defeat. Darn it! Ashley. An immense, heavy sigh. My chest heaved and I felt my breath escape in shaky, broken pieces. I'll do whatever it takes. Aww. I dried my feet as Missy and I made our way to the crime scene. Protruding this again. This horrible, horrible thing. Searching for the culprit behind this sickening scene, only to put them on the chopping block for the game to continue anew afterwards. The cycle was torturous. Ugh! Despite that, Ashley was alive. I tried to clear my head. Ashley was barely hanging by a thread of light, but she was alive regardless. I need to figure out who did this. Someone took Cyrus's life and threatened Ashley's. There's no gray area about it. Chapter 2. Every fire is a lesson learned. Cyrus, no. Forte propped open the double doors that kept the smoke lounge casino separated so we could move freely between them. And the smoke lounge last stood, looming over Cyrus's body. Say was in the smoke lounge as well, gazing at the body from a distance. In the casino, Forte put Ashley in a recovery position and was monitoring her. Kenon was standing between the rooms, glaring at the trail of debris. Missy went to investigate the smoke lounge, and I was left to look at my own. No, I have to. I don't want to. Okay, so the kiosk. Oh, there's like fingerprints and like fingerprint marks on the kiosk. Look like they were dragged or something. You know, like. What do I want to look at first? Let's look at this. Oh, it's a fuel canister. I thought it was like a bag. A Publix bag! An overturned gasoline container. It's almost empty. Ew, it smells in here. Yeah, the smoke lounge wasn't really a pleasant place to begin with, but this... What do you mean? Well, when Ash and I visited the smoke lounge for the first time, the air was heavy with cigar smoke, I'm assuming. So, to see liquor and gasoline spilled all over the place and adding to the smell, it's not helping much, I'll say that. I see. I didn't visit this beforehand, so I can't really say, but I'll take your word for it. But gasoline seems out of place here, doesn't it? Yeah, I wonder if it came from the garage. Yeah, probably. Look at the kiosk. I just want to avoid looking at the body so I can deny it as much as I can. And the kiosk has been knocked over. There's a faint streak of blood on the screen. It appears to be broken. How do you figure? I'm just taking a shot in the dark, but I think the Monochrome file was printed in the casino kiosk because this one wasn't operational. Kinda has a victim report if you want to take a look. Problems with technology and probably proximity or some such. I really couldn't say since that sort of thing is out of my depth. I wonder if the chaos being October has anything to do specifically with what happened here. I can't say. Chica blood implies that they may have interacted with, but to what extent is beyond me. The chaos being in October may have just been a casualty during whatever struggle occurred here, but the shriek bothered me. Yeah. What are they trying to do? Let's look at the blowtorch. Are they trying to start a fire in here? It's a blowtorch! So that's what he was getting from the kitchen earlier? Huh? What are you talking about? I recall I crossed paths with Cyrus in the morning, a bit before I started testing the rules by destroying ovens. Destroying ovens, usual occurrence. It was a brief meeting, but I was curious as to why he was in there as well. He must have smuggled the butane torch out. And you didn't say anything? Why should I have? You could have stopped him far in advance from whatever he's going to do with it. He's dead and you clearly didn't get the chance to do anything anyway. Yeah, but we didn't know that. Come on, dude. We got some glass. Probably not bonked Cyrus in the head with it or something, I don't know. Broken glass and torn fabrics littered the floor around and underneath Cyrus's body. A struggle occurred here, that's for sure. It took place before Cyrus fell. The display case was broke during the altercation, and he was killed sometime after, falling atop the refuse. That makes sense. It seems like the only way the room could have gotten so messy. Of course, no one's gonna be so cautious about their surroundings when their life's on the line. Luckily the blowtorch didn't ignite, otherwise he might have come across a fire consumed scene with nothing but destroyed evidence. Or, I guess it is lucky. Gun. This is a revolver, a weapon that took Cyrus's life. The gun handle is covered in blood. 4 shots were fired, leaving 1 bullet. Oh yeah, quite a few people knew about this gun, so it might be difficult to determine who went to retrieve it. Let's just look at his body. Yeah, he has blood on his hands. The gun wound was front and center in Cyrus's chest. Blood had soaked through his shirt. The deep pigment inundated the cloth and oozed onto the carpet. The gun very clearly told us his cause of death, but my eyes were more curiously drawn to Cyrus's blood-stained hands. The blood could only have come from one source, his wound. He must have tried in vain to stop the gun wound from bleeding out. I trembled at the thought of what ended up being a futile act. Okay, there's nothing more here. Oh wait, do I get okay, I probably can only talk to some people in here then. Well, I look particularly aggravated. The place is a mess. There's no missing the fact that a struggle occurred. That seems to be the case. Shame I wasn't closer when this took place. Even after I swept the 3rd floor earlier this morning, I managed to miss something as big as this. Called bad timing. About that, where were you this morning after the fact? Huh? Are you suspecting me? Well, no. I mean, I have to suspect everyone, babe. Babe, I have to suspect everyone in order to, get to the truth. Well, no. It would just help to know where you were so we can say you're in the clear. I was just say? But didn't you keep yourself locked up in a room all day? Beats me. All I know is that after I heard the second gunshot sound somewhere upstairs, I saw Say poke her head out of her room. I dragged her out for my safety and hauled her around with me to find out where the shots were coming from. We're on the 2nd floor by the time the 3rd shot went off. So you two can vouch for each other's whereabouts? Yeah, what of it? Nothing. So Lyle has an alibi that can be verified by Say. Why does she have rope though? I should have to Say to see if their stories line up. What puzzles me the most is where did a gun even come from? Well, I don't expect you to believe me, but it was in Missy's possession. She brought it out to boldly say that she would not be firing it. She even recommended that we travel in groups in case something bad happened. So even if by the off chance we did fire it, we'd be in groups, able to witness alongside our partner. I was astonished. Really? What kind of tactician would reveal their hand like that? One that isn't, planning to fire a gun? I mean, it's a symbol of trust in a way. I certainly am not going to use it to cause harm, and I don't really think Missy would. Aside, she knows she is micromanaging everyone's expectations and locations by doing so. I'll just scoff, continuing to loom over Cyrus's body. Missy! So, 4 shots were fired. 4 of the 5 existing bullets in that gun's chamber. 4 shots, I noticed. However, there are 3 holes in the wall of the smoke lounge. Those three weren't the ones that killed Cyrus. Yes, one bullet is lodged in his chest. The problem is finding out in what order these shots were fired. Which one was the one that killed him? Missy furrowed her brow. Echo. Her voice was in a hushed whisper. I sincerely hope this hasn't tarnished your view of me. Huh? It's very clear that this crime has my name written all over it. I was the one who revealed the gun to be in my possession. I was the one who left it out in the open. I have no partner to support my whereabouts during the crime. Despite that, I cannot tell you my alibi. Huh? Why not? Missy, what would you have me think of you after all you said all that? I mean, I trust you anyway because you're beautiful and gorgeous and you're smart and amazing and wonderful and I know you'd never do that, but like, still. Please, trust me. I wonder what happened. Did she like, something definitely happened. Was she like threatened? I don't know if I can. Sighed. I cannot argue with that. We'll just have to let the trial discussion command our judgment. I must try to produce a compelling enough argument. Missy. No, pretty sure it's not her though. Oh, Echo! Say's hands are trembling. Oh, Say really does not deserve to be in this killing game. She literally deserves so much better than this. I'm so sorry about Ashley. It's scary, but I'm trying to pull through. She'll leave to see her still breathing, but I need to find out who would have such ill will towards her. That's very noble. If there's anything I can help you with, let me know. Actually, yes, there is. What is it? I was stuck in the art gallery when the crime was going on across the hall. Couldn't open the doors whatsoever. I heard some footsteps and voices after some time, so I banged on the main hall's door. That's right! You were the first person I saw. Do you know why the doors are blocked? Yeah! The double doors handles were bound to— oh, that's why. That's why she had rope. The double doors handles were bound together with rope. I'm guessing it was from the climbing center. So when I heard your voice from inside, I unbound the rope and you came running out. She demonstrated how she found the rope by replicating the state of the smoke lounge. Okay. Rope? Ooh. That was probably Ashley though, because she wanted Echo to stay put in there. Rope? I went with Ashley to the climbing center. She got rope to bind Cyrus. Did the culprit steal it from her and instead bind the doors to lock me in the art gallery? Perhaps? Strange. I was also wondering where you were earlier this afternoon. I know Missy tried to call you out this morning, but you declined. His worried brow furrowed deeper. Well, I just thought after the event yesterday, if someone's gonna kill me, it doesn't matter what I do. What was she saying? Oh, that's a new sprite. She's kind of like Toko in a way. And I really like Toko. I really like Toko. I know people didn't like her in Trigger Happy Havoc, but she was my favorite character there. And I loved her even more in UDG. Anyway, that's off topic. And what I wanted to do was stay in my room. The killer could break my door down or whatever, but if it was gonna happen, fate would find a way. So be it. I mean, that's fair. Honestly, I would probably do the same thing. If I was in a killing, I'd be like, no girl, I'm staying in my room. This door is staying shut. I mean, okay. I'd have to like gather food first, put it in my room, lock the door. I'm good, baby. I'm chilling. You know, I may be bored out of my mind, but I'm not dying anytime soon. Hey, you know, after I heard the second gunshot ring outside, I peeked out of curiosity. Who even had a gun in the first place? It was pointless. I had to drag me out and run me all over 3 floors to find a bunch of nothing. Ugh. Say mumbled a train of thoughts to herself. It didn't seem she wanted an answer for her ponderings. I see. Well, thanks, Say. Say seemed possessed a haphazard reaction to the recent events. Regardless, Lyle confirmed that he and Say were together when they heard the gunshots, and neither of them were even aware that someone even had a gun in the first place. Okay. Is there anything else I can investigate? Okay. Let's go to the casino then. Yeah, nothing but Ashley here. Ash, hang in there! It's on her hands. There's blood on them too. Ashley's hands are covered in blood. She didn't appear to have any sort of wounds. The blood on her hands could have potentially come from only one place. Cyrus. Here, okay. Either Ashley is the killer, which I don't want to believe it. I know I predicted her to be a killer, but like, I don't want to believe it. So either she's the killer, Echo or Say are the killer, or Cyrus was alive when Ashley found him. Did Ashley try to prevent Cyrus's death? If that were the case, whoever shot Cyrus could be the same person who took Ashley out, but she wouldn't reveal the assailant. Hand? Oh, this is a different investigation point. Is there something in her hand? Oh. What? Huh? Why is that like a flash? Huh? Was it? Maybe that'll come up later in the trial, but anything else? No. Forte. Hey, baby. Please don't die too. Can you or Miss, please? I don't want to lose another husband, please. The scene is quite unruly. I'm uncertain whether it will be more or less difficult to determine the culprit in this scenario considering the many questionable items lying around. Yeah, I suppose what happened with Pandora, it's a bit jarring. Don't worry though. I remember seeing you go into the garage with Kenon earlier when we paired off to search the 3rd floor. Yes, and there's precisely where we ended up. Huh? The two of us were investigating the garage as thoroughly as possible but found nothing of note. We then went outside to investigate the other personal room doors at the end of the 3rd floor living quarters hall. But as you may have figured out already, these personal room doors are locked. Chepakato. Oh, I like this little spready. You're so cute, and I know I'm doing this next to Ash's dying body and Cyrus's dead body in the next room, but you know, you're still really cute. I owe credit where credit is due. Huh? I heard him mutter something under his breath as he gazed at the blue butterfly planted on his scarf, but I couldn't quite understand what he said. Where was I? Kenon and I then heard the first shot on 4. Rushed to the garage and barricaded the doors from the inside. You barricaded the doors? We thought it would be the best course of action to protect ourselves. None of us had the gun, so we had to be someone else. A reasonable conclusion, is it not? After the first shot and through to the 4th, we hid away in the garage until we heard commotion in the 3rd floor halls. It was quite frightening, hearing all 4 of those shots in such close vicinity. I never thought we'd come across this gruesome scene. Forte sighed and mournfully looked at Ashley. So Forte and Kenon broke up the doors. That explains why the garage side double doors would open. Okay. That makes sense. Kenon, hey babe. I approached Kenon as she overlooked the 2 scenes in the doorway opening between the rooms. You're probably wondering where I was this afternoon after we departed to search the 3rd floor. I was with Forte in the garage for a large portion of the afternoon, as well as during the duration of the 4 shots fired. He came out for my alibi. You and Ashley came upstairs after us, right? Yeah, we did. Didn't run into you 2 at all, though. We spent most of our time in the garage. It's here and that's potential for something useful out of the 4 rooms. Count silently surveyed the state of Ashley's body, across the doorway as Cyrus's distant figure. Oh, here's a Monokuba file. I gotta fix the casino kiosk. Okay, there we go. Victim, Cyrus Cirque. Cause of death. The victim's body was discovered in the 3rd floor smoke lounge. Victim was fatally shot above the heart. Estimated time of death is 12:03. Okay. Like Pandora's file, this fire is just as purposeless in telling us what happened to Cyrus. As for Ashley, I can't say. Do you think she might have been attacked? Like hit over the head or something? I guess. It's not impossible, but just pretty tall considering. It'd be hard to see what she was attacked with, though. There's nothing on the casino side of the doors that could be used as a weapon. Our discussion fell flat. You seem a little more open today. Forte now in a small parlaying garage. In short, he told me I shouldn't try to forego attempts to escape this game. She grumbled under her breath and exhaled sharply. Huh. Despite Kenon's frustration, she ended up providing more open conversation today, likely as a result of wishing to avoid being caught in the same voiceless situation she was in during yesterday's trial. Okay. We're done investigating. Okay. I let out a deep sigh. Conducting an investigation was harrowing. I was exhausted beyond belief. Please. I just really hope that, like, we're about to, like, investigate, but then, like, it's like, ding dong, bing bong! Because, like, Kenon and Forte here, and please. Conducting an investigation was harrowing. was exhausted beyond belief. The group was already so small, yet given everyone's paired alibis, it became difficult to say who was behind the crime. It was difficult to say, barring one person. What was Missy thinking? Yeah. I trust Missy, though. I think it's too obvious to be her. But but it could also, it still could be her. And I just, like, please, 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 please don't be you, Missy. I know it's not you, but, like, I can't lose you. I just, like, I just can't lose you. What was Missy thinking? She been lying to us this whole time? What was in Ashley's closed hand, though? I did like a flash there, but like I didn't like see anything. At least we didn't see anything, so I don't know. No, I couldn't jump to conclusions so quickly. It wouldn't be fair to Missy. Regardless, I had a bad feeling about all this. Okay, you all know what time it is. It's pitching time. It's time for the clash trial. I hope you've all had enough ammunition to shoot at the culprit. If not, then I guess you're all out of luck. Boo-hoo. Sucks to be you. The elevator will take you up to the courtroom once I put it for you, so make it stepping. The timer for your bracelets to release times down 7 minutes after the announcement ends. So drag your feet. That was so great. I really just said voice crack there. I rubbed my forehead and stressed. This vicious cycle we wouldn't see the end to continued once more. Why? I went over to Ashley's side and sat next to her. Gently placed fingers at her wrist and felt the faint pulse. Such an eerie feeling, knowing Ashley was alive but still so close to death. Come on, Echo! Grab her by the shoulders, put her arm over your shoulder, and just like hoist her over there. Come on! It's an eerie feeling, knowing Ashley was alive but still so close to death. Come on. Forte laid his hand on my shoulder. Oh, Forte, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please help me carry the body so we can help her. Please, please. Echo, we really ought to get going lest we find ourselves in danger from Deer's capricious ways. Yeah. You're right. Forte, would you mind? Not at all. Forte lifted Ashley from the knees with ease, carrying her to the elevator. Followed behind him, trying to keep a close distance at Ashley. Oh! Thank you, Forte. You're so kind and lovely, and you're such a gentleman. I love you, please. I know we're already married, but like, marry me again, please. Please. Once again, our group apprehensively sauntered into the elevator. Our community had shrunk by 3, yet in the elevator cab, we were divided further. Lyle and Say, Canon and Forte with Ashley in arms, myself, and Missy. Distrust hacked away whatever threadbare remaining connection we had. But this time, damning sign pointed at one particular person, Missy Vesper, who is absolutely not guilty and 100% innocent because she is a queen and I love her. Missy provided nothing to disprove those signs. Cyrus has been removed from the picture. Ashley's at the cusp of following. I was confused, hurt, and alone. What was I going to do during this trial? The doors opened and revealed the circular room once more. Fuck you. I rushed in and raised my voice, calling it the expanse and nothingness in the room. Zero! Eve! I know there's an infirmary connected to the courtroom, so please! Please! Help Ashley! In a flash, and someone from the announcer, Eve, appeared. Echo, there's a cross button for the infirmary in the elevator. The door will open on the opposite side of the courtroom, leading you to the infirmary. Okay. Come on! I turned around and the courtroom side elevator door opened. I hopped in and pressed the cross button, opening the door behind me. Forte swiftly carried Ashley in and gently laid her in the infirmary bed. I stepped aside and I clambered to the bedside. Ash, please be okay. Ash! Come on, Ash, come on. You can do it, you're strong! It was impossible to tell if she was breathing. Every inhale and exhale was so small and leathery. The glass encasing lowered to cover Ashley, and the monitor above began displaying her vitals. Her heart rate had plummeted to 45 beats per minute. Ooh! That's not good. I will do my best to monitor her. Please give your words at the door. There's a greater matter at hand waiting for you. Yes, Echo, we need to begin the class trial. Their health is out of our hands. We can only do so much. The best we can do now is find the culprit. Our discussion will reveal what occurred. Yeah. I suddenly stepped back. Ashley, figure out what happened to you. I swear on my life, I'll find the culprit. Fortunately, I left the infirmary, crossing to the elevator that connected the infirmary into dry grounds. Heavy clouds hung over the dome ceiling glass. Everyone was already in their places as Fortune and I crept to ours. Another murder. It was unreal. Cyrus' mild, unassuming demeanor made a complete 180 when his talent of ultimate charisma was revealed to be a ruse. He quickly suffered the consequences, his sudden aggressive temperament coming to a full stop out of nowhere. And Ashley's worrying condition. What could have possibly happened in the 2 rooms they found them in? However, despite the behavior Cyrus displayed, it was still shocking that someone would actually retaliate. Somehow it felt like a hasty overreaction. But then again, a hasty reaction was what essentially pushed Art to bring Pandora's demise. It was difficult to call Art the culprit after the lack of black and white intentions. Yeah. But in the grand scheme of things, the rules of society were set to deliver retribution to those who commit crimes. Who's to say this place operated under the same conditions? Really? I don't really have any idea who the culprit is. I have no fucking idea. I have 0 clue. Courtroom was eerily silent as we waited for Zero to appear. The atmosphere was justifiably tense. Lila and Say shared a similar dark vibe. Canon and Forte both looked unnerved, and Missy managed to put up a poker face despite the situation. Hey bitches, I know you missed me! Yeesh, it's about time you guys got here! It's about time you got here, bitch. And again, I have to say, it's so weird how quiet you bunch are! Come on, speak up! It's a killing game, it's supposed to be lively and shit. There's no one amped up for another flash round! Another one of your classmates died! Come on! Put on a smile! Come on! I put a lot of work into these, you know? Of course I'm not excited, you knave. Missy is so mean. It's a shame no one's excited, but this vlog's gonna keep rolling whether you like it or not. Class trial, all rise. Okay. Do another recording session now, just so you know, because I don't think I can like do it where I don't think I could stop here, but like I don't want to record like a huge episode. So guys, I think that's gonna be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you guys next video. Bye.